It was a splendid day on the island of Sodor. Thomas was taking Annie and Clarabel back to the yards. A new engine had arrived and he wanted to say hello. The engine was beautiful with shiny paintwork and a gleaming brass dome. Thomas, meet Emily. Hello. Hello to you. Emily, collect your coaches, please. You and your driver must learn the line. Yes, sir, she answered. Thomas was impressed. Later, the only coaches Emily's driver could find were Annie and Clarabel. These aren't your sorts of coaches, he said, but I suppose they'll do. Annie and Clarabel felt insulted. How dare he say will do, Clarabel whispered. Emily passed carefully along the track. How dare he say will do? How dare he say will do, grumbled the coaches. Thomas saw Emily coming down the line, calling Annie and Clarabel. Oh, Thomas, Emily called. But Thomas was cross. Those are my coaches, he muttered. Give them back. Emily didn't hear Thomas as she went on her way. Then Edward passed and Percy. When Emily whistled hello, the engine soon whistled back. Emily couldn't understand why they so unfriendly. She was upset. Later, the Fat Controller spoke to Thomas. I want you to go to the docks to pick up new coaches. New coaches? But, sir, really, his legends don't argue, said the Fat Controller. Thomas didn't want new coaches. He wanted Annie and Clarabel back. When Oliver saw Emily return to the yards, he was surprised. Those are Thomas's coaches. So that's why he looked cross, explained Emily. I'll go and apologise. Don't want new coaches. Don't want new coaches, chuffed Thomas. Later, Emily was still looking for Thomas when the signalman flagged her down. Oliver isn't cleared his signal box, he told Emily's driver. Please go and see what's wrong. Emily could see that Oliver had broken down on the crossing. Then Emily heard Thomas's whistle. He could see Oliver and he knew he could never stop in time. Emily charged towards Oliver and with a huge effort pushed him across the tracks just in time. Later, the Fat Controller praised Emily. Well done, you are a very brave engine. The bravest, chuffed Oliver. It gives me great pleasure to present you with 2 new coaches. Thank you, sir, replied Emily. I'm sorry I took Annie and Clarabel, and I'm sorry I was so cross, replied Thomas. Friends. Emily loves her coaches and being part of the Fat Controller's railway.